See, I was gonna wear these glasses in this video, to match the theme of school and, smartness, but that's clearly not gonna work unless you can get past this. I don't think I can. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karina. I make lifestyle, productivity, and organizational videos. So if that's something you're interested in, please make sure to stick around. I'm gonna be your one-stop source, whatever it is, to online school today. I'm a queen of online school. I voluntarily took online school even before the pandemic even happened. So if you want to know about online school, why it's better, why it may suit you or may not suit you, make sure to watch this video, because let me just tell you, if there's anyone who knows about online school, it's definitely me. I have been taking online classes for about a year and a half now, and I am actually getting my master's right now voluntarily as an online program. I love the freedom it gives you. I love that you can have as much control on your academics as you want while also having some sort of guidance. How online classes work at my school is you have a online platform. For me, it's Canvas. I'm sure other schools use it as well. And pretty much you have everything you will ever need for your online classes in that website. For my master's and for my bachelor's, it's kind of been the same kind of setup. So that's easy, that's awesome, great transition. So I could kind of guide you through the same process I used for both of those because it was the same exact situation. So what you do is first day of semester. Usually sometimes they let you log on the Friday before, but if they don't, you log on Monday. You have to log on because they kind of track that. I don't know how. You'll look in your syllabus and all of that, and you'll see if there are weekly lectures offered, which are not mandatory. You can see if they offer Zoom sessions for kind of office hours. You can see what assignments you have due, if you have any tests, if you have any quizzes. I have noticed that a lot of the times these online quizzes are open book, which is awesome because you're not forced to memorize all these little details that you're just gonna forget after the test anyways. That's pretty much what I do at the start of semester. I look over everything, make sure you have everything in mind, and your syllabus is like your go-to for weekly assignments to know what's due. What I do is on Sunday or on Monday, just depending, I will go through my syllabus for each class that I'm taking. I'm now taking 2 at a time, but during my bachelor's, I was taking 4 at a time, which was more assignments due that I would have to kind of keep track of. But this is my master's, and I'm doing 2 classes per semester, and I'm doing 8-week courses, so they are a little bit more accelerated, which is why I'm only taking 2 at a time. What I'll do is I will get my agenda and I will write in, or first I will have a little to-do list and I will write, I have this chapter is due this week, this lecture is available, this quiz is due, this assignment, this discussion, etc., etc. And I will have that kind of in mind. Then I will evaluate, do I want to read this chapter this week? Do I just want to watch the lecture? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Whatever it may be. And I love that because you don't have to watch the lecture if you don't want to, if you don't need it. I wouldn't recommend, I'm not here trying to tell you to go through your whole online class, not learning anything, just winging it. But there are certain things that are common sense that you could kind of figure out and you could just skim. You don't have to in depth listen to a full detailed 2-hour lecture or anything like that. I know that right now with coronavirus, a lot of classes are online, and I know that things are mandatory. So I do want to offer my tips and tricks for people who don't have as much flexibility as well. And that all just starts with making sure that you know what is due every single week and using that to your advantage, making sure you know what you're going to do each and every day so that you don't get backtracked and you don't feel like on Sunday night is when you're getting everything due that's due, that either Sunday night for me, which is how my online classes are, or for Monday if you're just taking an online Zoom kind of thing. I try to get all of my schoolwork done Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Ideally Monday and Tuesday, or Tuesday and Wednesday. I like to just take 2 days on it and I just go ham and I just literally go all in, and I finish my entire homework for the week. That way I can focus on other things. Like, for example, I am very into doing my YouTube videos. I like to post things on social media, so I do need to dedicate time to that. I also do need to dedicate time to my family and my friends, and I also need time for myself because I can't just be go every single day, which is something that I have found to be very important. How I find that I am successful in my online classes is that I know what is expected of me. I know what I need to pass and get a good grade, ideally an A, and I strive for that. You will get behind. I do not recommend online classes if you cannot stay accountable to yourself and your deadlines, because these are things that, although you do have deadlines, you have a lot more freedom. It will be easier to leave everything for the last minute, to leave all your lectures and all your reading for the last minute, whereas if you're forced to go to class, you have all of that available to you and it's kind of just handed to you and it's more structured. If you're someone who isn't as structured and you're forced to be online because of Corona, this is just gonna have to be a growing season for you. You are gonna have to be very on top of your stuff. You are gonna have to make sure that you do not let yourself slack. Make sure that you keep yourself accountable. Writing down in your calendar and actually planning out the days you're gonna do things is a game changer. If you go into your week on a Monday and you know what you have due, for example, let's just say you know what's due, and you don't actually schedule it into your life and have a day where you know you're gonna do it, what's gonna happen is every single day it's gonna be, I'll do it tomorrow. Eventually it's gonna be Saturday night and you're gonna say, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and it's gonna be Sunday night and you have 30 minutes to do 4 hours worth of homework. And that's just not gonna work. I don't really have an in-depth, super specific college routine. This is very loose, this is very go with the flow, but it's very successful. My main tips are just to make sure you know what is due. My second tip is gonna be to make sure when you know you're gonna do it. And then my third tip is I don't like to join group chats. I like to kind of find certain people that I click with, and it's hard because you don't see them. But what I have found is that I kind of try to stay in contact with my group members, because most of the time you'll have a group project, at least for an online class you will. I like to kind of, be in cahoots with them, because then that is where you could kind of have more of accountability and you could talk about the class without being in a group chat, which runs the risk of people sending answers and then you get kicked out, and I'm just not trying to get kicked out when I'm in my master's. My last and final tip, to be okay with the fact that online may not be for you. It is for me because I'm a very organized and on top of my game kind of person in terms of responsibility, but not everyone cares that much about being so on top of school, and not everyone likes school, and not everyone thinks school is important. I know this kind of turned into like a talking rant about online class, and this was supposed to be like an online routine kind of situation, but if you do want to know my online routine, I don't feel like I can speak a whole video about it. So what I'm gonna do is on a Sunday or a Monday, I'm gonna log into my Canvas, which is my online app, there's an app, but online website portal, where I will get all of my information and all of my things that I need for school. Then once I have that, my weekly schedule will be, again, Sunday, Monday. Make sure to write in my agenda what I need and what days I'm gonna do them. Ideally, try to get it out of the way in the beginning of the week so that you have more time to do the things that you actually enjoy, if you're like me and you don't enjoy school as much. And then I'm gonna be going in and actively making sure that I am getting my weekly assignments done when they are due. This is why I didn't really want to talk about my routine that much, because to be honest, like, my routine is pretty much that, write what I'm gonna do and then do it. I don't have like a daily routine because I try to stray away from having to be in school every single day, which is the reason why I went to online. So if you are online and you do need to do every single day, what I would recommend, or what would be my situation or my schedule, would be wake up and do everything in the morning. Get a great start to your day, and you have the rest of the day to focus on things that are in school. That's it, you guys. This is my rant about online school over. I hope I helped you in some way. It was kind of all over the place. I didn't really have a plan for it because I feel like there's not so much I could kind of talk about in terms of my personal schedule, because there isn't so much that I really do. I also do work full-time, so it is something that I have to kind of schedule in and make time for. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I know it was all over the place, but make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys next week.